Welcome to the Shortwave Radio channel. As we take a look at these little receivers here, on the left side, the Tecsun PL365, aka the Conicom GP5. On the right side is the Tecsun PL368. Having fun, comparing both, doing ETM scans and checking out the signals that it's stopping on. So, for example, this one stopped on hams. Let's try it here. A5. See the difference. There's one. So, of course, there's a lot of fade. See where the signal comes from.
Maybe I'll come up here and peace and quiet. Or play a little bit of radio from up here.
They're very similar in their way of receiving. What I noticed is that in ETM scans, when one receives a signal in a certain level, the other one receives it pretty much at the same level too.
Folks, you're being lied to out the arm. Pity is, a good many of the sheeple are buying this shit. Now let me go address the things I can speak to.
En estos espacios marinos protegidos, pero no solamente con intención de tener una coordenada geográfica, sino también de ver.
Now, it might seem that on an ETM scan, the Conicom received more, but it's not a fair competition because every scan there's some signals that Tecsun PL368 stops that the Conicom doesn't see, and vice versa, and it has to do with propagation more than anything else. But overall, they roughly receive the same amount of signals. When you compare the reception of both radios, I gotta say, like I was just saying, that they are very, very similar. So if you're happy with the Tecsun PL365 / GP5 SSB, you're probably going to be happy with the 368 since it really is very, very nice in reception and very similar. Audio quality maybe a little broader on the GP5, but then again, it could be due to some of the settings of the filters. I can't say how much a keypad changes everything. So when you hear something and you want to test it out, so I go here and I say I want to try this station 11610. This comes from Madagascar. So maybe it stopped, but if it didn't stop on it, well, it did stop on it actually. All you do is punch in the frequency, and that is beautiful. So this is from Madagascar, KNLS, 13,000 kilometers away. Let's see what else stopped on. I believe it's Radio Havana, Cuba. So, really fine radios, and but the Tecsun PL368, if it wasn't for the keypad, I would probably not, say to move on to anything else. I would not recommend that you move on. If this would be just a upgrade to 368, no keypad, I would say, well, you're 365 or GP5 SSB is fine. But boy, this is the keypad. The keypad's a game changer, and I have to say that this is truly, truly interesting. Having a lot of fun, and I know that some of you with the performance have seen that it looks like an interesting radio. I wanted to bring it outside in a lower noise environment with the GP5 and have them compared on the ETM scan and just tuning, overall signals. This is really, really cool, and I would say that both radios are great, but 368 with the keypad, if you have a choice, buy that one. It's better. The keypad is really adding to the experience. And, the tuning also. Somebody mentioned, well, the numbers are smaller, and they're smaller because on single sideband, so if I go into single sideband here, you notice that I stay at the same frequency, but I have a U for USB, and I have here a fine tune that goes to a positive or negative, depending on how I want to adjust the SSB tuning. And that's where the reason where this number is smaller, these numbers are smaller in frequency display, it comes from the fact that when you want to tune single sideband, it actually adds 2 zeros for the fine tuning. So instead of here having a fine tune that is plus or minus, you're actually displaying the exact frequency that you're tuned to with the numbers here. So if some station is on 6169.8, you're actually going to see 6169.8. And this is very precise tuning, honestly. Compared to this one, where these units does not necessarily mean that you are at 0.8 or something. It doesn't work like that. It's a very different way of tuning in the negative side or positive side. And you have to enable that side also, because you got to enable the fine tuning in order for the fine tuning to go there. And then you have a minus or a positive number that you go through to fine tune the frequency. So, it's this makes it more accurate, actually. And once again, the single sideband right from the start is dead on. It's super precise, and that doesn't have, for a radio of that price, is pretty amazing, I gotta say. And I've got word that this might actually come eventually as a Counticom receiver also, which would be technically the GP7 SSB, which would be nice. So we'll see if when that happens. It could still take a little while, but that would be nice. That would be a U.S. company actually having the radio. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.